We're glad to be at Deliciously Happy. L-E-A-D, lead, 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 leader.
Bailey, and I'm an artist living in Nashville, Tennessee.
Okay. Lindsay, could you tell us a little bit about your background?
I am from Austin, Texas, and I have a studio art degree from the University of Texas at Austin and a master's in community arts from the Maryland Institute College of Art. And I have been a working artist for about 15 years now.
Okay. What motivated you and inspired you to do Deliciously Happy?
I had been working with collaboration for about 2.5 years, and in Baltimore I had started this project where I was talking about boundaries in space and inclusion, exclusion, and play. And I was sort of exploring those themes through collaboration. And when I moved to Nashville, I was looking for the same sort of environment to sort of work through those societal problems. And I just kind of started thinking about who I wanted to work with, what schools and grades I wanted to work with, and I just kind of made it happen. I think art making in general is a great way to bring cultures together, and the reason is because art making is a tool that everyone has access to and everyone can be a part of. And when I say that everyone has access to it, that means anyone has the potential for creative work. So, you know, if I'm working with a student who's never drawn something before, I can put a piece of paper in front of that student and they can still learn to draw. Everyone has that potential. So that's why I think it crosses all boundaries of race, gender, you know, culture, socioeconomic background. It doesn't matter. It brings everybody together.
What are the unique challenges you faced with this project?
Financial. That was the main challenges that I thought was a little challenging. Because when you're working with different parts of the city, you're also driving to those different parts of the city, which is just costly in itself. And there's also sort of what I found challenging for the youth that were involved. I thought it was surprising at the opening reception that Lead Academy probably had the most students show up. And it sort of makes you wonder where the other kids are. And I think we had 1 or 2 students show up from Bordeaux Elementary and 3 students show up from the University School of Nashville. All of the Belmont University students showed up. So I'm just sort of, it's, you know, we offered free transportation for the students, and so that's sort of a question to me for the next project that I'm working on, how to get the students and parents to actually show up to the work, to see the work, because that's the most important part.
Do you think that this sort of thing can be duplicated?
With the right person. I think working in community, you have to have some talents that don't naturally come to some people. You have to be extremely flexible. You have to be extremely passionate about what you're doing, and you have to be extremely motivated. So, like, even though financial issues were a problem with some of the things that I was wanting to do, I still did it, and I made it happen regardless. So you kind of have to just be one of those people that's ready and willing to just jump in and get the work done.
What advice would you give to any artist who wants to give back to their community in this sort of substantial way? I
think you have to just do it. I think you have to just, because it's not necessarily going to be something that's right for everyone, but I think if someone is wanting to work in community and really willing to make that happen, they need to find the opportunity to volunteer. They need to get out there and just get their hands dirty and do it.